Hello guys, welcome to another video for me to talk about the MCU figures. Today we have our first Mafex figures. This is Mafex Ironman Mark 85 battle damage version. I'm so excited to talk about these. So these figures come with an amazing Tony Stark head sculpt, and I think this is the best head sculpt within the market for the 1/12 scale figures, except for the custom, of course. But I'm so happy about this. And let's get right into it and talk about the box first. So the front of the box have a big open window showing the different kind of accessory come with this figure. And with this, you can totally see this accessory, if compared to the standard version, is very little. It did not have the backpack, the weaponry, the cannons, the shield come with this figure. But hey, this figure is relatively kind of cheap, so I'm totally fine with the lacking of those accessories. And in the side of the box, we can see the Avenger Endgame logo and the iconic Tony Stark snapping poses. Behind the box, we can see more of Tony Stark's snapping poses and different kinds of promotion photo, and showing all different unique accessories come with this figure. And I think this is really amazing and give you the hype of posing this figure. And finally, in this side of the figure, we can see the Iron Man signature poses. So right now, let's starting unboxing this figure and have a closer look of these figures. So right out of the box, we have the 35 of these Mafex figures. And we have a bunch of stands. I'm so happy we finally got a stand. Many SHF figures did not come with a stand. We'll talk about the stand later. So finally, a figure itself. So we can see all different kinds of accessory come with this figure. Mainly is the different hand poses and the signature Iron Man Infinity War Gauntlet. We got two Tony Stark head sculpt right here and one Iron Man helmet head sculpt right here with some of the effect part. Let's get right into it and take the figure out and have a detailed looking. Ooh. Wow. Sometimes I really don't know how to remove these. Do I have to? Oh my god. Okay, I have to remove the leg to get these off. Okay. So now put it back. Very worried that I have broke the figures, honestly. Okay, no problem right here. So for this one, snap it back. Okay, done. First hand impression. Amazing. These figures look really detailed. The battle scar on the Iron Man armor is so good and so well done. The painting of the metallic reflection is so good. And I have to talk about the head sculpt. The head sculpt look really amazing. As you can see, they just look like Robert Downey Jr. It's just that good. And it also come with another Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt that with more battle damage scar, the bruises, more blood on his face. It's just so good. And if you don't want to pull this as Robert Downey Jr., it's also come with the Iron Man helmet version head sculpt, and you can replace it. It's just about the head sculpt part. This figure is really amazing. But when I first picked it out to remove the plastic protection, I realized the joint for the legs for this figure may be a little bit loose. So when we move around the leg, you have to be careful. Don't want to be moving it with too many force, so maybe pop out. Fortunately, it's just a ball joint. You can easily put it back. And this leg part has fall off when I first take it out. So be careful, it's kind of loose right here. Fortunately, it's easy to put it back, it's not damaged or anything. So now let's talk about the articulation of this figure. For the head movement, you can move left and right, no problem. You can move 360. And you can move up. It's not much move up movement right here. When you're moving it too much, the head will go pop out. I think it's kind of easy to lose this head sculpt, easy to pop it out. You may say it's easy for you to change for the other head sculpt. It's not a big problem to me. But looking up, it did not have many look up movement right here. And moving down is like this. For the hand, you can move up like this. You will block by these armor pieces right here, I believe. So you can move forward like this. You can move forward 360, no problem. They have a swivel design right here. The elbow can like this over 90 degrees. Very perfect. Double joint design right here. The wrist can move around like this. The upper part here have a little movement, not much. You can move a little bit left and right, and move a little bit down and up a little bit. Not much movement, but have a little you can adjust. Down part right here is the crunch part is more movement. You can move around like this. For the leg part, you can kick, you can pull a little bit down for more articulation movement for kicking up. You kick forward 90 degrees. Kick backward around this, blocked by these pieces. And side kick like this. And the knees movement like this. Last about the leg right here, as you can see it already fall off. The toe joint right here can move a little bit like this. And for the leg part, not much movement, you can move a little. So for this, as I said, it's kind of easy to fall off. To put it back, you just simply put these in the joints and then put these back. For this figure, it also have a butterfly joint. You can move it like this, so the hand will be much forward like this. It's a really cool design. So this is basically the articulation of this figure. Is except for the body part right here, the other articulation, for example, for the hand and for the leg is really good. I think it's enough for posing the Ironman iconic signature poses. I think it is totally no problem. As we talk about the head, let's changing the head to see another head detail. Right here is another head sculpt which clearly have more damage detail on his face, more blood and more bruises. Unfortunately, two head is same head sculpt, so if we can have a different facial expression, it will be much cooler, but I'm still really happy with it. For changing the helmet, you need to be also plucking out the neck pieces right here. So you just hold on to it. Slowly plug in the neck for these pieces. And you can have the Ironman helmet version of this head sculpt. For this helmet, head sculpt is really amazing too. It's really detailed and well sculpted. Especially the painting is so good and it's totally in line with the body painting, and I think this is also a really cool choice for you to posing it with this helmet version. For changing hand, we got the relaxing hand, we got the open palm hand, and we got the open palm hand with the peg for you to install the effect part of these figures. And there's also a effect part for you to install in the leg to posing Ironman signature flying poses like this one. So to pose these flying poses, this is the time we have to talk about the stand come with these Mafex figures. So let's install the stand and see how the stand quality looks like. So with the stand, you can pose the flying poses like this, but for this part, it's kind of too short, so it kind of very hard for him to pose some poses for him hovering like this. The stand is not tall enough for this to pose poses like this. And the effect part of this leg is kind of very loose. If you just fall off, you touch it, you just like this. So you may have to do some more for this hole. It's definitely too big for this effect part to install in. You are easy to fall off. Yeah, and the stand is very helpful, but I think it is the best for this stand to help standing poses like this. Help standing in the shell or something. So last but not least, we have to talk about the infinity gauntlets. For these unique accessory come with these figures, and the sculpting of these infinity gauntlets hand is so amazing. You can see the electric damage effect painting on this hand, and you can clearly see all the infinity stone color is well painted in this accessory. And let's put it in and see how the figures look like with it. So for this hand, you just simply slowly remove this arm for these figures. So it may take a while. I don't want to try too hard and break anything. Very easy to change this infinity stone hand. And with this, you can pose the iconic Ironman poses right here. It's also come with a snapping hand pose for you to change it to pose the iconic snapping poses. So here are the side comparison with the SH Figure Art MCU figure, and they look really great. The Mafex one is fit in the scale within the other SH Figure Art figures, so I think you will be totally fine to posing them together, and especially the Mafex head sculpt is way better than the SH Figure Art Tony Stark head sculpt. So I would totally prefer the Mafex one rather than the SH Figure Art one for the Iron Man. And this is the side comparison with SH Figure Art Thanos, and this look really amazing too. You can pose many battle sequences for these two figures, and I really love these Mafex Iron Man figures. So overall, I think this figure looked really amazing. The articulation, design, the sculpting, the painting was so very well done. Especially the head sculpt is a 10 out of 10. Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt, that was really amazing. The only bad thing I think about this figure is they did not come with any weapon for the standard version. For example, the sword, the shield, the backpack, anything. If you want those, you have to buy the standard version, which currently is really expensive. And for this one, I somehow very lucky that I got it as a discount sale price at really cheap compared to the standard version. So if you love Iron Man, love these final snapping scenes of Iron Man scenes, I strongly recommend you buy this Mafex Mark 85 battle damage version. It is just so good. So this is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you like it, please give a like, and I hope I can see you in my next video. Goodbye.